Well, it's certainly been a while. Haven't done a video in probably almost a year, but that's how life goes and you get busy. But we're just gonna do a real quick unboxing of Isom #1. So I sent out a picture on Twitter the other day. Greatest platform in the world. Yeah, right. So there it is. Right. Rip reverse. Rip reverse. So let's open this baby up. I don't get real fancy with these. I'm sure guys go in this prediction. Oh, I've got a studio. Blah. Okay, great. Whatever. I do these when I have time. So will we ever get super advanced? Don't know. But look at this mailer. I mean, this is heavy duty. Normally I get them in Geminis, and there's nothing wrong with Geminis, but this one's pretty nice. I mean, I'm gonna bend this back because who's gonna keep the mailer? Just look how much space you have in there, though. And then, so a really nice trifold design. I mean, I don't know what they pay for these boxes, but I can't imagine that they were cheap. So, oh, it's upside down. Or did I open it upside down? No, it's just upside down the way it's oriented with a label, but that's fine. Who cares? That's really not important. We'll just turn the book right side up. So I should be getting another package actually, because I ordered the cards, but I ordered the cards after I ordered the book. This is a thick book, so let's see how close we can get there. I mean, kind of give you an idea. I mean, that's a pretty thick book. I mean, man, look at that art. And there's somebody, you all know who these stupid reply guys and gals are. Idiots on the internet. So here's the spine. And so you can't even see really there unless you turn it. See how you see that line right there? When you get a book bound like this, they're gonna do, there's like a little indent in the books. And it's not a, what you're seeing is a reflection, because this is pre-creased when you're going to open this, so that you don't get a color break on the cover from bending it. It's to prevent that, as far as is my understanding of it. So that's a nice book. And there's the signature down here in the bottom right, which is I'm gonna guess that's a gold paint marker, if I didn't know better. I mean, look at that artwork though. That's nice. And somebody's, don't freak out. I take my books out because I read them. I mean, be like, oh, collectors, blah blah blah. Who knows whether this will be worth something or someday. I don't know if it will or it won't. I mean, who's to say? These books are meant to be read. So let's see here. Can you see it better? See how you really got to struggle. So, I mean, the person who did their little reply gal there really went through a serious struggle session just to get that pre-crease line to show up to look like it was actually a color break, like it was a bad print. There's nothing wrong with it. Could they have gotten a bad one? Maybe. Personally, I think they're full of shit. Oh man, I had not seen this. So here's the back cover. Look how nice that is. And yes, I'm covering up my face. Who cares? Do people really come here to see me? I think not. So let's see here. I'm just gonna flip through real quick here. I don't really want to give away anything. This book has not really been out that long, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't gotten theirs yet and hasn't had a chance to read it. But here's one interior shot here. I mean, I know this panel's pretty solid. The art looks pretty damn good to me. And of course, look at this. We can't forego mentioning this. Look at this lettering. Look at all this lettering. Eric Weathers. Eric Weathers. Know him, love him. Great lettering, as usual. I've read quite a few books with his lettering in it. And I'm not sure how much of this I want to show again. I think I'll show, and this is kind of lame, but this is some of the art, or at least somewhat similar to what we've seen in trailers or in screenshots. So it's not really giving anything away, but you can actually see the art itself. And let me tell you, man, this art pops. Gabe's colors, freaking phenomenal. And Cliff Richards, his art, sick, man, sick. I mean, let's see if we can find something. Let's just look back at this again. Look at this line work on the Alpha Core. I mean, look how good that is. It's really good. Paper quality, I don't see any fluting or fades or anything. I mean, it's just really good. The binding is really solid. You could probably see the line. Nope, see, even though I've opened this, I don't try to mangle them. I never read them, but I don't fold them like flat, you know, out like that, because I don't want to screw them up. But they do actually get read and then put back in a bag and a board. And then if they kind of stay open a little bit over time, if you leave them on the board, they'll flatten back out. So that's really not that big of a deal. Let me see, I'm just gonna flip through this real quick here. See what else I want to show of the book. And I've not read this yet. This is just an unboxing. I got it yesterday and was been busy. So, oh, there it is. Oh no, there's an ad in the comic book. Ooh, for his wife's business, the whore. And I mean, she's got some nice stuff on there. I've looked at it. Not sure what I need to get my wife something for our anniversary, actually, but I'll have to look and see if there's something on that that's kind of her style. But here it is. I'll show it again. I mean, the ad, even the ad's nice. The layout of the ad came out. It blends in quite nicely with the book, honestly. I mean, it's really not, it doesn't bother me. And it's one page, I think, in the whole book. Man, all this art's so good. There's so much I want to show you, but I feel like we probably need to hold off just a little bit longer, give people a chance to look through the book, get their books. Try to avoid these little spoilers. So I don't know what everybody else has shown in the book so far. Hey, you know what? That's their business. They show whatever they want. I just don't want to ruin anybody else's experience, because a lot of us have been waiting to get this book. And man, just everything I see in the art, God, man, these motion lines, I really want to show this, but it's just gonna have to wait. And I know there's been a lot of talk about, oh, this is a self-insert and blah, blah. Yeah, I don't buy that. I'll have to read it, but this really doesn't seem like a self-insert. And it's hard for you to try to relate to that because you're not looking at all the art. And I'm just doing a precursory scan through the book. Okay, so I can't show that. And then there's a pages, and I guess this is a lead up to the next thing, or these are just some extra art. I'm not exactly sure what this is in the back. Oh no, it's cool. Maybe this is relating to other stories, but I don't think this will really ruin anything, so I'll show this. That looks kind of cool. I like this panel up here especially. Looks neat. I dig it. So I'm going to read this tonight, and we'll touch back on this probably sometime this week. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Most definitely respect the source material. Couldn't agree more. Just don't, you know, don't bastardize it. Can I show this? Yeah, why not? Let's show this. Look at that. I'm just gonna peek around the corner here so I can see, so you can see my mug, so you can see the back cover. I mean, there's nothing in there, but just the last page, that page. I don't know. Looks really good. So I'll read this tonight, and oh, there's the back cover. I think I may have already shown that. I'll show it again. Fuck it. Whatever. This is my channel. Do what I want. But anyway. So no, looks awesome. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how it kind of... It does that. That's going to happen with any book. So if people start posting dumb shit about that, just don't bother listening to them, because you're going to put it back in the bag and with the board. And like I said, look, see, look at that already. Just the bag kind of pushes it back to its natural resting state. And if you leave it there long enough, especially if you put it in a long box or a short box with other books, it's going to compress it back down and it'll flatten out real nice and it'll look good. So, and there, now you can see it. Let's see if we can go back and look at this. I mean, you really have to struggle to see it. If I look at it with the naked eye, you can see it, but like I said, it's just a glare off of the pre-crease. You have to really angle it just right. Even with the naked eye, I struggle to see it all the time. It's just, it's a nothing burger. But, you know, some people are just determined to hate on other people for whatever reason. But that's it for now. So, like I said, I will get back to this and we'll talk more about it. Have a great day, everybody.